My name's Kenny Inglis. I'm a musician, composer and a music producer. We're in my studio, which is a non-commercial studio. It's a private studio. It's called Underworld. I had a kind of really strange introduction to music. I was a clarinet player in the school band. Really reluctantly had to play clarinet. My mum wanted me to do that. Hated it. But when I left school, I went to work in a record shop, and I met a chap there who became a good friend called John Gillis, who basically told me that in his spare time what he did was he made music. And so I went up to his mum's house one night when I was about 17, and he showed me this amazing kind of thing where you could make more than one thing happen at the same time. And as much as I hated playing the clarinet, when I realised that I could make music with more than one thing, you know, a bass line, a lead line, whatever, that was me. I was into it. That was the thing. So I started a PSYBT course to get a grant to start a studio. So I had to learn everything from scratch, no idea, had to read the manuals and learn how to listen and all that sort of stuff. My inspiration is quite different to most people. I think a lot of people always say, what music are you influenced by? And actually, I'm really not influenced by music. I don't actually listen to a lot of music, which seems strange, but I'm really interested by visual things. So I've always had this kind of relationship with things I see and translating that into music. I mean, I do listen to the odd album or two, but I listen to it for a very short period of time. Unlike modern studios that are just a laptop, I'm a bit old school. I'm a sort of gear collector, so I've basically been collecting a lot of analog outboard hardware, compressors, EQs, you know, that kind of thing, and a lot of these old synthesizers. I'm not massively into plugins. I'm not a big one on working in the box. I have done it, but I feel more comfortable working with things you can fiddle about with. You know? I write everything on this ancient Yamaha DX7, which I'm really superstitious about because it's the first thing I bought. So every bit of music I've written has been written on these keys. And what I do is I sort of I'll sketch an idea out. So I'll just write and I'll program some drums all through this, or do what I want to do with loops. Normally work on 2 channels to begin with, and then I start splitting things and trying out different ideas and playing around. You know, I've done quite a lot of kind of educational chats for colleges and stuff like that. And the one thing I will say that's really important is don't be too fixed on what you want to do. Don't just say I want to be a producer, because there are no producer jobs out there. You have to make it your own. You know, you have to learn all the things that go before and then get to that point on your own little journey. So don't be too sort of set in your ways. And the other thing is, you know, your calling might not be what you think. You know, you might want to be a producer, but you could become a really good studio engineer, or you could become a mastering engineer or a great session musician. But keep your vision open, you know.